Mistletoe.
Who is who?
Maze Runner.
J-Law versus herself.
Fan Q&A.
Welcome back to a special edition of Clevver Feed. We know that you guys are still recovering from Thanksgiving yesterday.
I'm still dreaming of having turkey leftovers and pumpkin pie, and the list goes on and on. But it's time for the news here on Clevver Feed. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Dana.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
The holiday season is officially in full swing for all of us, and that includes our favorite TV shows. And get excited, guys, because this Sunday's episode of Austin and Ally might have the duo caught under the mistletoe together. And you know what that means? Kissing. In actuality, the episode is titled Mix-Ups and Mistletoe, so the whole mix-up thing could throw things off. But in this first look photo, they're obviously in the holiday spirit. So here's what goes down.
Trish organizes the Kids Club holiday party where Austin and Ally perform and give out Austin Moondolls. But there's a mix-up at the toy factory that throws everything out of whack.
So that said, we haven't heard any more about the whole kissing thing, but we do know you guys, like us, have your fingers crossed. Make sure to tune in this Sunday to check out the episode on the Disney Channel at 8:30 p.m.
All right, it's time for a little bit of fun and games. We took a group photo of One Direction and we've done a little Photoshop action on it. We've switched their heads around onto different 1D bodies, and you gotta figure out who is who as the clock ticks away. Maybe look at their styling, their tattoos, or their positioning for hints. Leave your guesses below. Don't worry, no members of One Direction were harmed during this game. Oh, and stay tuned to the end of this episode to find out if you're right about the body swaps.
So now that Catching Fire is finally out,
Yay.
We know that everyone is looking for another book turned movie to really get excited about.
And one of the movies at the top of our list is The Maze Runner. It stars Teen Wolf actor Dylan O'Brien, as well as one of our favorite multi-talented guys out there, Jacob Latimore.
And Jacob just stopped by the studio, and we asked him to fill us in on what fans of this book can expect. Check it out.
I think they're gonna really expect the book. You know, I feel like the director, Wick, and the producer Wick, they really wanted to stick to the book. They really didn't want to change too many things up. So everything is pretty catered to the book. But I feel like my character and another friend of mine, his name Randall Cunningham, we sort of are like Bonnie and Clyde in the film. We play the Medjacks, and I feel like our roles are put more to the forefront in the film, which is awesome, which allows us to have more dialogue and more scenes.
So exciting!
I know.
The Maze Runner doesn't hit theaters until September 2014, but in the meantime, you can always read or reread the book.
That's true, and you can also check Jacob out in Black Nativity. It's an awesome holiday movie that also stars some people you might have heard of, Forrest Whitaker and Jennifer Hudson, as well as many others.
It's a musical film, and it's incredible. Click the link below to see Jacob's performance in our studio as well. All right, since it's Black Friday and everyone's mind is on shopping and fighting for the best deals, we thought we'd take Jennifer Lawrence's looks from all of the Catching Fire premieres and put them head to head.
So we actually saw Jennifer at the LA premiere, and this was a very bold look for her, with the black bodysuit covered with the sheer fabric, and the belt is the perfect addition, and it's also got such a cool silhouette.
Definitely. Meanwhile, she went a bit more classic movie star for the Rome premiere. That being said, the pale yellow dress has a modern design and cut with the asymmetry.
Then in Madrid, she went navy, a little bit more funky with those cool spiked heels, the dark nail polish, and the smoky eye.
Now my favorite look from J-Law is from the Paris premiere. It's an all-black long dress with tons of shiny fabric, sheer cutouts, and an asymmetrical cut. It's just really interesting, and that dark lip is really trendy too.
And then to totally mix things up, the star wore all white with a kind of unique trench coat dress, and her hair and makeup, as usual, is looking totally gorgeous and angelic.
Finally, here's J-Law's look at the New York City premiere. It's a similar blazer slash dress fashion, black and white plus a pop of color. That always works for me in the color department.
So let's go ahead and take one more look at all of these looks. Bam, bam, bam,
Bam!
And you guys hit us up to let us know which of these is your favorite from Jennifer Lawrence at all of the many Catching Fire premieres.
It is time for Hit Us Up. We have Zendaya joining us today. Woo! So you guys asked a bunch of questions, and now she's going to answer them.
That's right. At Bieber My King X says, who are your fashion inspirations since you have an awesome fashion taste? By the way, love your album and you. Kiss,
Aww.
kiss. Smiley face.
I would say fashion inspirations, like I said, A$AP Rocky, because I think he's really cool, mixing that urban chic thing. I love people like that really create their own style and do their own thing and have their own signature look. Like, you know, like Janelle Monáe. That is Janelle Monáe. Like, no one else can pull off that look every time, every day, all the time besides her. She looks chic every time, you know. I think people like, I even think Adele, because I feel like she's such like a classic beauty, and she doesn't dress not for her, you know, she stays in her thing, you know, she's very modest, she's like a real woman, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like that's like, it's pretty, you know, to see that. She doesn't have to be like, ooh, look at me, you know, it's just like modest and clean, and she always looks clean, so it's just things like that.
Good choice. At Mimi All Day has an interesting question considering how much you've been singing the national anthem, which is so cool. What are your favorite sports to watch and play?
Favorite sports to watch is basketball, because I don't think I can watch it on TV. For some reason, watching on TV is really boring. I mean, I get
You want to be in the
easily
action.
distracted. But the last time when I went to the Clippers game, I was really into it. I was like, yeah, and I was like, my dad was like, what? I was like, yeah, I think I just have to be here and see it, you know what I'm saying, in order to really feel it. And then like football games, I like football games when I'm close to it. If I'm far away or if I'm watching TV, you lost me, because it's just so much restarting. It's like so much, and then you gotta go back and then you gotta start over again. It's just like, just do it. Like, it's just, I just want to see people run and tackle and fight.
There you go.
And
That's
score. All right, up next, Cher Loves You says, what's your favorite boy band?
That's tough.
You know, I'm not a boy band person at this moment in my life, but I was a major super fan of like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. When I was little, I had their pajamas. Like, it was real. Backstreet Boys pajamas. Yeah. That was a time in my life. We're not going to talk about that. No, but I was into boy bands. Not so much anymore. Now I'm like, you know, I think the boy band craze right now. I'm just not really a boy bandy kind of person, but I think they're cool and, you know, they're awesome, so hey.
All right, next question comes from Abby Hauk 13, who wants to know, what's the hardest thing about being famous?
The hardest thing.
Or is there anything hard about it?
You know, like, I forget that I am. Like, famous is like a weird word for me. Like, I don't really like famous celebrity, like star, like Dancing with the Stars. It's like, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell everyone I'm a regular kid with very abnormal lifestyle. That's it. And, you know, there's, you know, things that are a little different. It's a little harder for me to do school to fit in time with my friends and stuff like that, but it's a give and take. Like, some people get to hang out with their friends and go to prom or whatever, and I get to go to Dancing with the Stars, you know what I'm saying? And my friends, they can come along too, you know? So it's like, it's a little different, but hey, I'll take that.
Cool. Cassadell Crayick says, what superpower would you pick if you could only have one?
I would want to... Man, that's hard because it's kind of like two. Like, it's like I have two. One would either be to teleport, like to just be like bam, because that would cut so much travel time, and that would make so much more time for me to get things done, for me to sleep. Like, it would be great. No traffic, no airport security. Like, just snap your fingers. Are you kidding? Of course. Teleport, or being able to like read people's minds, because but not just like unintentionally, like I'm not just sitting here and everyone's thoughts are just going through my head, but like to be able to specifically pick someone and be like, I know what you're thinking about, you know. I think that would be cool.
All right, next question comes from Iona Moldovnu, who wants to know, who are you hoping to win Dancing with the Stars this season?
Unfortunately, my dream died this past Monday. No, but Val and Elizabeth
They were great.
Were eliminated. I don't understand how or why, because they were one of the best couples and they got perfect 10s. But you know what? I'm not gonna try to understand that show, and I'm just gonna be done with watching it because it just makes me too mad.
Oh.
So I'm done. No more Dance with the Stars for me. I can't do it. It's too much of an emotional roller coaster.
Awesome. Well, that's the end of Hit Us Up. Thank
you. Fun.
It's always a fun time with Zendaya.
Love that girl so much.
And we just wanted to give some shout outs to some awesome holiday gift ideas that we're actually wearing right now. I'm wearing this cool headband or hairband by Mark. It's called the Midnight Lux and it's only $12, which is a great deal for yourself or for someone else. And that's at meetmark.com.
And it's very Gatsby inspired,
I
which
know.
I feel is so trendy and good for holiday.
I love it. It's really good quality too.
I love it. And then I am actually wearing a necklace that's also by Mark. It's called the Pop Your Collar necklace, which is so fitting because, you know, you don't always have a collar on what you're wearing, but why not add a little sparkle to every single outfit? This is $30, very affordable, good for you or your friends or even your mom if you have a fashionable mom.
Totally. And those are just some of our ideas. We're gonna be giving more holiday gift ideas to you on Clevver Feed. Thanks so much for checking out the show. And we're gonna leave you with the answers to the 1D body swap game from earlier in the episode. Were you right?
Check it out. Bye guys.
See ya. We have the Ken Boyd from the actual movie, TV movie.
And this dance that you're about to learn is we did it on the beach.